Hey Pisces, welcome to your reading for the month of May. I'm sighing a bit. I'm gonna sigh a lot actually during this reading. A whole lot of sighing. I think you're sighing, the other person is sighing, everyone is sighing for the month of May. Sigh. I pre-shuffled your cards and I spread them here in one row. You have to figure out who is which in this situation here, like how this relates to your particular situation in life. If you're a cross watcher or if you're a Pisces, use your intuition and you will understand which person is who represented by what cards. Also, try to take my words in a metaphorical way and try to find synonyms or things of the sorts for you to use your imagination if you want to really apply my reading to your personal life. So we have here 21, the World card, 17, the Star card, 9 of Cups, 7 of Cups, King of Wands, 3 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. Okay. First things first, 21, the World card. Dear Pisces, you have just finished up a big cycle. This this cycle has taught you a great deal. In this card you can see all the seasons represented here, the light and the dark, this night and day cycle, this olive branch being here, alluding to like a snake that's eating its own tail, the Ouroboros, being able to be reborn again. This is the finishing up, okay? So it relates to the cycles of nature, of time, of life, being reborn again. It's like being held by the divine back into this energy where you are in the center and you're about to be reborn after this. That's why you don't need clothes. You come without clothes, and when you go, you're also, your flesh is gonna be eaten, so you're naked throughout your life. This is your soul, your naked, beautiful, watery soul. So what have you learned, really? What has been finished up here in your life? What cycles are you ending and starting again? This is going to the next phase of life. With this olive branch here, you can think about you know, when you get your bachelor's degree or get some sort of diploma. Back in the Roman Empire, I think they would have these olive branches put on the head of that person that came of age, that finished the study, they finished the cycle. So, starting the month of May with finishing cycles. Good thing. This is a great card. Maybe you have finished your studies, maybe you have finished yeah, some sort of cycle in your life. It also ties into repetitive patterns and patterns. So take a bit of time and analyze yourself a bit. Like, what did you used to do 3 years ago and you're not doing now? Or what did you used to do back then and you are tempted to do again now? Because after finishing this cycle with 21, the World card, Comes the star card. And with the star card, I think you're getting divine inspiration. You're being starstruck by a very big wish that you have. This was like a stepping stone here, the cycle that you just went through, and now that you finished it, you're getting very clear upon what it is that you want to manifest. You're freeing up space here with this ending, and when you have so much free space, either in your mind, in your energy, in your schedule, wherever it is that you're freeing up space, you're downloading the new schema, you're downloading the plan for the new thing that you wanna live from now on. This is like being divinely inspired to go in a direction. This is making a wish and actually holding it in high regard. After after you get this flash of information here, some things need to change. With the star card, I think there's some sort of distortion in time, because if you're involved with another person, what I'm thinking is they will go for another round. Someone is gonna go back to a repetitive pattern and go for another round, and the other one is gonna be going back to source, going back to emotional waters. Okay, it's like they got the information and now they don't need to repeat the cycle. They don't need to be poured on the ground as to go water the plants, go through the earth, end up in some water, go evaporate, become a cloud, and then the raindrops will fall down and they will go again through this, the cycle of water through nature. This can also represent you parting ways with another person, because it's time for something new. It's like you feel you're divinely guided. You kind of know intuitively that it's time to part ways from someone. Something has ended here, and now you have a wish. And if there's someone manifesting some sort of less than some lower vibrational frequencies in your life, it's time to part ways. And there's some sort of distortion in time, because one will quickly go back to their emotions, go back to their soul, and find some sort of a home there. And the other one, after some time, will go back to what they know best to do, like give other people, lessons, do the same old, sigh. And what I'm thinking with you here is that you're gonna go back to your watery realm, okay? Maybe you've been out of the water for some time while you have been learning certain life lessons or going through some processes, and now you're going here back to your watery realm, where the wish of your soul is being, it's like a spotlight. It becomes pinpointed and very precise, like a laser. You have this wish inside of you that is very clear now. Now, when you get very clear on emotional waters, why I'm saying emotional waters, because you have the Nine of Cups coming up here. While you're being enlightened in an emotional way, it's like I'm thinking this this feminine side of you. In your loneliness, you're generating a whole lot of water here, okay? This is Aquarius here, the water bearer, and this is Gemini. So Not only does your soul have a lot of ideas, a lot of wishes that it wants to manifest now, you're capable of so much love, or you may have a lot of people, suitors, trying to give the cup of their heart to you. You're trying to analyze it a bit. It's like I'm seeing water and air. They don't mix very well together, but they have one another, because water also contains water is actually hydrogen and oxygen, which are two gases, but together they make water. So this it ties into alchemy principles, which is a higher form of knowledge and understanding of existence and the elements. What I'm thinking here with you, it's very high knowledge for me to read what it is that you are, what is being downloaded into you, what you feel here. You have the moon and the stars and the water element on this side. So funny thing is that Sagittarius got the same cards. I would advise you to go and look at the Sagittarius reading, as to get a general idea if you're dealing with a Sag or someone who is acting as a Sag. But Sag had like sacrifices here. So he would sacrifice the Five of Cups. He would sacrifice some people so that he could get this higher knowledge. So your feminine side is very is capable of so much love here. You have a lot of ideas, you have a lot of wishes when it comes to your emotional state, because the main wish is clear, and here I think you're generating a lot of water, like nine of cups level of wishes towards what you want to do with your love, how you want to manifest your love. You're getting a lot of wishes in you because you finished up some things, and now when it's time to start anew, you're getting the download from the universe, and you yourself are generating a lot of ideas, creative ideas, okay? But I think Sagittarius, after he got this insight of this flash of information and all these wishes and suitors around him, he got so inflated that he wanted to swoop in and save someone. Okay, he's very specific this month. So what I'm thinking, you have the King of Wands here. This may be this is a fire person, a masculine, dominant, very passionate, very fiery person. He has a great heart. When things don't go his way, his heart is usually affected. This can be a person who is a go-doer. He's a passionate lover. He's a sexy person. He is an able person. He's a capable person. He moves very fast, but here I'm thinking he sits in his element. Okay? And you are thinking about them. They may be tied into this grand wish that you have for yourself now. It's like we're done with the past and now we have ideas for the future, and you're quickly generating a lot of wishes and emotional waters for this person. And they being so charismatic and sexy and capable and being so able to do things. They're independent. They're very focused on manifesting this wand energy, like manifesting their will out into the world. And while you're being so emotional about them and not doing anything, Pisces, because it's like you're stuck in the conception phase of a project, of a storyline, of I got the information, now I have all this love to give. And it stops there, because you're looking towards this fiery person, and water plus fire equals a lot of steam. They're total opposites and they attract each other. Yes, it's a steamy story between you and this it may be an Aries or a Leo or a Sagittarius. It's a fire person here. Water and fire are total opposites, and they seek each other out because they want to be reintegrated together, but they cause a lot of steam in the process. And you having so much love to give here and not doing anything about it, it's like your love is turning into this murky, steamy water here. It's going stale. It's going past its expiration date. You're just having wishes. You want someone. You want to be with them. You have a lot of ideas. You're very creative. But you're just stuck there. It's like a swamp here. This is Seven of Cups. Sevens are challenges. This is challenging. This is challenging even for the King of Wands. It's like, I have so much love to give to you, then nothing. We're just gonna be here. Stay here. What are you doing, really? What are you doing? Are you still waiting on this King of Wands to act and do something? Because you can come with the plan towards them, and like with the plan, with all your wishes, this person is gonna map out a plan like, yes, we can do this and that and the other thing and organize this and do, and they're off. They're off. They're going with the plan, with the thing that they're set their mind to do, because they want to express their will and they can change the circumstances of their life. But it's like they're too trigger happy and feisty and on the move and burning bright, and they forget to take your hand and pull you along, because I think you need to be pulled along. You have too much water in you, and it's turning into this swamp here. It's a swamp of emotion, the primordial soup of emotion, where you go maybe to sulk at certain times. And you can see the turtle here. The turtle is very wise, but it moves very slow. Very, very, very slow. So you're evaporating. You're evaporating while you're moving towards this King of Wands. You also have the air element here, because this is Aquarius, this is Gemini. And you have like a great combo. It's like you and this other person here, you're soulmates, and you're also twin flames. So this is a very complicated situation. I don't understand why you have this swamp here. What is wrong? What is going on? being a soulmate with someone is like you have met throughout time, like you've been together in several lifetimes, and now with the twin flame it's like looking at being the same and being ripped apart from one another, being completely opposites, and again meeting each other, challenging each other throughout lifetimes. Like the DNA is going, is oscillating. Your lifelines, your energies have met throughout time several times. So even in this lifetime, I think you have been together with this person in an on and off thing. Like, what is wrong with you two? What is wrong with you? Just finish up some cycles here. It's time for you to, yes, get the knowledge from the divine, get real about what it is that you want to do, really get to know your inner soul, get to know your inner being, tap into these energies. Beautiful. A lot of emotional waters, like, yes, I have so much love to give, I have maybe so many suitors, but you're just interested in this one person. And while it's starting off great, then it's like you're evaporating. You together create this steamy place where like it's too much water, too much steam, and you can not move through mud. It's like sinking. It's a swamp here. It's very hard. Why is it swampy between you two? Why? Haven't we've been here before? Is this you and the other person repeating a cycle? This person is a go-doer, he is passionate, he is capable, he is ready to move. You're getting ideas and a lot of things here, and your love goes stale when you come together, like slowing down. This is not a slow mover, this is a fast mover. So what is up with this Seven of Cups situation? Why is it so challenging for you to be together? Why? With the Seven of Cups, you cannot see this person clearly. There's a lot of mist in the air, okay? And the King of Wands, this person, like this fiery person in your life, they're also repeating patterns, because I'm tired of doing these readings and talking about the free party relationship. They don't have time to waste. How many times did they sit here waiting for you to come, waiting for you to bring it together? And they're sitting here and they're waiting. And oh, does it come as a surprise to you that they're back in a free party relationship? You cannot see it clearly, but I think you can intuitively feel it, that they're going another round here. You're in your emotional waters, and this person over here is gonna do the same old again, go through the, water through nature cycle. And it's typical for this person because they're charming, they're able, they're sexy, they have so many qualities, and they also have a great heart. While they're waiting on you, it's like, I can't believe this. Not really, you're gonna be like this again, like having the ideas, doing the thing, and it's like all turning into sand in your hands. This person is sitting here just looking at you like, yeah, it's hard for him also to see you through all this fog and steam that's between you two. You could do great together, you could do exceptional together, but we have a lot of mud here. It's slippery. It's very hard to navigate this energy. The thing that you two coming together, you're creating this. This is challenging. This has no stable foundation. You cannot build things in a swamp. You can only turn it into a, natural reservation to see the beautiful, unique things that grow here. Because you two, yes, you're creating a very unique and beautiful energy, but you cannot build anything inside a swamp. What can you do with all this steam? It's a lot of humidity here. I'm sorry, yeah. You get each other, I don't know, heated up, steamy. You like to get, I don't know, wet with this person. Yes, it's hot. It's getting hot in here, but it's also not productive. What are you doing, really? What is the plan here? And you may say, Pisces may say, well, we have a lot of love to give and it's going bad, and we have a lot of ideas and we're doing this and the other thing, and it's like it's turning into sand. This person is clearly seeing this primordial soup here. It's not natural for this person to be there. I don't think it's okay for you either to be here. Also, with the Seven of Cups, there are planetary movements in the sky that's gonna affect both of you. It's gonna affect all the wishes and hopes and dreams that you want, and it's gonna affect this King of Wands and his heart and his actions. Because guess what? Repeating a cycle here. You don't see them clearly going out and being with someone else, but I think you know that they are. You get in your emotions, and after some time, because there's some time discrepancies with the Star card, after some time this person is also gonna go back to old habits. So why are you doing this? If you are going to back to old habits, like not changing anything from the last cycle, this person is going to do exactly the same thing, because they are your mirror. They are your exact mirror. They're pointing to some things. They are gonna scrape in your wounds where you're wounded on the inside. So what lesson have you learned actually from the past? Did you learn anything? Did you change anything? It's like the wind of change is coming here, and swamp, steam. This person is waiting on you. It's like, what are you doing? Fine, while you're figuring out your things, because apparently you need to go again through the same old story. Everybody is sighing here. While you're doing this, he's sighing, waiting on you. Let's move forward. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna remove myself and end up in this free party relationship over here. I don't think the King of Wands wants to be in the free party relationship, but they just get tired of waiting on you, of you trying to manifest things and like not coming up with anything. He cannot work with the swamp. He cannot build anything here. He cannot move through it. You're amazingly beautiful together. I think there's a great love story that has been going on throughout the ages, but you have not integrated your lessons from the past. You haven't. What have you learned, really? What are you trying to do here? This person is, while you're doing this and figuring this shit out and replaying the same things, I'm gonna replay the same things over here where you cannot see me, because you cannot see the other person from. They know you're coming, but there's a lot of murkiness here. So they're ending up in a free party relationship. They're involved with, I don't know, another person, and they quickly sigh again, get bored, and cast the other person away, or they are being shut out. This is a horrible situation, but I think this person is very clear upon what they're doing until you decide to come out of the shadows, okay? Like, come out of the shadows. Pisces. It's a classical thing for you, like the fishes are swimming, and one of your fishes is swimming in another dimension. It's like you're not even present here, and the other fish is with us in this world, but one of your fish is not present, so it's hard for you to manifest things. Should I talk about, yeah, so the King of Wands, he's gonna occupy his time with someone else, not in a serious way, but they just like they're just bored waiting for you to get it together, and he knows the pattern, he knows the story, he knows the thing, and quickly is gonna cast someone else, the other person out. Okay, or they are gonna be cast out. Sagittarius received these two cards for himself, and he tried to go out and save someone. So while you're trying to get it together, the other person, the King of Wands, is trying to, I don't know, save someone, get involved with someone, then he gets cast out, or he is gonna cast out another person. So this gets quickly fixed. It's like a hit and quit situation, okay? He's gonna hit a wall here with this thing. He might end up being the third party for someone else, okay? So he's gonna send whoever he's involved here, and you know, it's gonna make that person be an outcast. He's stuck here waiting in all this water and all this. He knows this is not ideal. He's waiting on you. He doesn't know what to do. He's not in his element because he wants to manifest things. He's very fast moving. He is able to, you know, change the circumstances of his life. And you're just steam and water and air, water and air. Repeating. This seems all way too familiar, and I'm thinking that it's way too familiar for you too, Pisces. This is like a planet going retrograde. So what's the story with a planet going retrograde that I think you need to understand? A planet goes through the zodiac signs, okay? It's traveling through the sky, reaches a point of stagnation, then it appears in the sky that it goes backwards into. So this planet is traveling, teaching you, showing you things, giving you experiences. Then it comes to a halt. Then it goes back over the past, reviewing, revising, coming to a halt. Then it goes the third time over that. So have you learned the lesson? We are done with the cycle. Then you need to go back, revise it. Have you got the lesson? No. Get ready, because when the planet moves back, you're gonna be tested. So what is this? What is this thing? You have here in the 21, the world card, it's like a portal that you're going through, a rebirth of some sort. And here with the 5 of Pentacles, it's another portal that someone cannot get through. So you're a mutable sign, you're traveling through dimensions. It's like you're here to be the observer, but you're so disconnected from this world that you cannot get out of this cycle, okay? It's like unreal. This is unreal to go again from the same story. It's like in that video game Portals, where you could make a portal up and one down, and you can throw and go in limbo through the through the same room. I would suggest really really sit and analyze yourself, get real about what it is that you want to do, and come with some, like, an action plan towards this person. This person is waiting on you. This person is they want to, but they don't have anything to work with, because you're all wishes, you're all emotions. You cannot build anything with just air and water. They exist naturally in nature. But other than that, you need to be a bit more solid here and there. Like, just you try to work with yourself, Pisces, and you either let this person go, or you give them something to work with. I'm sorry for the sound. It's Saturday today, and people are doing, house enhancements. Yeah. Now, what I've seen with the Sagittarius reading is that he had these two cards, and he was moving towards a Page of Cups. Okay, so you may be, with all this water here, you may be that Page of Cups that doesn't need saving. Okay, you don't need this person to be your savior. You're very well off, very well experienced. The Pisces is the last of the zodiacal signs, so you have seen it all. You're the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, the birth and the death. You've seen everything. You're here to be an observer. I've seen that in the Sag reading. But if you want this person, or even if you don't, in the Sag reading, the Page of Cups wasn't actually interested in the King of Wands. The King of Wands was swooping in. If you actually... So this is the way that you may see this fiery person in your life. That you have ideas about them, but you're not acting on it, or you're losing... You're not applying yourself. Okay, so what I'm thinking is that if you need to get a bit real, you either do something with this person or free them. Because they know this thing that they're playing out is not ideal. Also, the situation with you is not ideal, because he hasn't got like one thing to work with. It's like they may know that you have evolved emotionally and you have all these wishes towards them, and they're waiting, but when you get close to each other, it's all just wishes, and you're wasting each other's time for nothing, really. For nothing. It gets murky between you two. So do take care, Pisces. Thank you for the views. Any like, share and subscribe will help the channel grow. We're gonna set up a PayPal account either for this month or the next one. We're not sure. We're still in the process of changing things along on the channel. So stay tuned in with us. At the end of May, we will post the readings for the month of June. So we will see you then. Goodbye, Pisces.